Kraft, and I'm a volunteer with the Canadian Red Cross, and I have a husband and two children and a very large dog. I became involved with the Red Cross when my youngest daughter was in grade 7, and I was looking for something that we could do together as a mom and daughter. And I think what drew us to the Red Cross booth was the fact that the symbol was something that we knew. Both of my girls had taken swimming lessons through the Red Cross. So it was something that we knew, we saw, we recognized, and all of a sudden there were these other programs that we could do with Red Cross, and we didn't really realize that at the time. But since swimming was such a great program, I had no reason to think that their other programs wouldn't be just as good and as well organized and as satisfying as the swimming program was for my girls. I watch faces and I watch people, and I love to see the expression on people's faces when we have taken that bad moment and made it a happy moment for them because of just giving them a place to stay for the night. When you've been burnt out, or if it's a flood or an earthquake, and you're standing there and everybody has had those moments, I'm sure you think, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And this person comes along and says, hi, I'm with the Red Cross. This is what we can do to help you. The look on their face, it just changes to a much more, oh, thank you, happy face. I could have my house burned. I could be flooded out. I could be in a bad situation, and I like to think, what can I do for other people? And that's what I, as a Red Cross worker, do for them. When I was in New Orleans, and it was just such a horrible situation for everybody, and people were sleeping in shelters, whether you were a client or a volunteer. People were sleeping in hotels, motels, wherever you could get a room. And there were our volunteers, but then there was the clients, and normally we stay separate. But in this instance, it was kind of different, and I enjoy meeting people, I enjoy talking to people, and so I enjoyed seeing the clients after my day at work. And one woman was, I just happened to say, how's your day going? One of the things you'll learn is if you don't want to know the answer to the question, don't ask the question. But I said, how's your day going? And she just broke down. She'd had a terrible day. There was a call line set up for everybody, 24/7, for people to call to get their assistance that they needed. And I said, well, when are you calling? She could never get through. She said she has been calling from the time her little girl went to school till they were hitting the bed at night. So I guess maybe it was like can't see the forest for the trees. And so, being the outsider, I suggested she call at 2 in the morning. Set her alarm, get up, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, give them a call. So the next day when I came home, she was waiting, and I hoped for good things. She was so excited and so ecstatic, and she was giving me big hugs and treated me to a coffee because at 2 o'clock in the morning, it got picked up on the first ring. Anybody who's seeing this, and what I would like to say is that if they're going to volunteer for anything, they could not pick an organization better than the Canadian Red Cross. Volunteers and staff are phenomenal. We have wonderful training. We are mentored. We work together as a team because everybody has the same goals. It's meeting the mission of the Red Cross, meeting those most vulnerable and doing what we can for them.